So UFC 307 just wrapped up. Overall, it was a pretty mid-event until the main event. The main event was amazing. To be fair, although I don't think Khalil Roundtree deserved the title shot, I think it was a very, very good matchup. So big up to Dana White, because he knew that this is a fight the fans want. A striker versus a striker. You know, no threats of a takedown, really. Bro, I don't know what the hell Salty Marhill is doing, bro. This guy is actually so goofy, bro. First fight we had was Court McGee versus Tim Means. Court McGee won this via submission. Very nice start to the card. Obviously I picked Tim Means. I don't know why, because I don't know anything about these two fighters, but yeah, nice submission from Court McGee. He is actually from Salt Lake City, Utah, so that's pretty cool as well. He's a veteran of the UFC, so it's good to see him get a win. You know, he's getting up there in age now, so I don't know what's next for him, but yeah, nice win to start off the card. Next fight was Carla Esparza versus Tisha Pennington. Tisha Pennington got the win here. I picked Carla Esparza, unfortunately. It is kind of sad to see, you know, Esparza losing in her last ever fight. She did, in fact, retire in this fight. As we all know, she was the first ever strawweight women's champion. So, you know, she defined the yapping, bro. Anyway, listen, yeah. So the cookie monster, she retired at the end. They gave her a nice little video and stuff, blah blah blah. Also, yeah, so as we know, right, we'll come on to this later, Raquel Pennington lost, right, in the co-main event. So if Tisha Pennington won, then obviously because they're married, innit, do they celebrate, or are they supposed to be sad because one won and one lost, right? So it's kind of peak if Tisha Pennington's like celebrating out winning and stuff when flipping Raquel Pennington lost. But yeah, anyway, nice win from Tisha Pennington. There's not really much more to say. Next fight was Ryan Spann versus Ovin St. Preux. Look, I'm just gonna keep it simple. OSP needs to retire, bro. Genuinely, Ryan Spann submitted him round one. Bro, he didn't even, OSP didn't even try to get out the guillotine. He just tapped straight away. We've seen in the past OSP getting guillotines, and he's even submitted the other guy whilst he was in a guillotine. That's crazy. But yeah, literally no effort given by OSP. It was a good submission by Ryan Spann, to be fair. So, I'm not too sure what's next for him, but OSP, yeah, he needs to retire. He's just he's a bit squidgy now, innit? Yeah. Next fight was Cesar Almeida versus Pereira. This is probably the most controversial fight in the whole card. Maybe, actually, there's one more later as well. We'll come on to that later, but this is one of the most controversial fights in the card because of the reffing, right? A lot of people say that the ref in this fight was absolutely abysmal. Essentially what happened was Almeida just fought really dirty. You know, he eye poked Pereira, and the ref just did nothing. Basically, the ref was, he was breaking up random exchanges on the fence. It was weird, innit? But everyone straight after that fight was saying what the hell was that ref doing? I think he did get fired, but yeah, genuinely, I don't know what the hell was the ref was thinking during this fight. But yeah, Almeida got the win here. So that's good for my predictions, I guess. But yeah, terrible ref. If he hasn't got fired already, he should get fired. Next fight was Hubbard versus Hernandez. The general consensus around this fight is that it was a very, very good fight. Again, interesting judges this time. It wasn't the ref, but it was the judges this time. One of the judges gave it 30-27 to Hubbard, and the other two went for Hernandez. Yeah, but I don't even know what's going on with these judges and stuff. I don't even know, how is that possible that two of the judges can go Hernandez and then one of the judges can go 30-27 for Hubbard? It makes no sense, but some people say this is a wake-up call to all the fighters to finish their fights and stop messing around instead of just fighting it out until the decision. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so Hernandez did end up getting the win here. So, pretty irrelevant fight. But talking about pretty irrelevant fights, right? We have next one, Marina Rodriguez versus Yasmine Lucindo. Lucindo won like I thought. Yeah, nice win. Safe. Next fight. Then we had this fight, Buckley versus Wonderboy. I think this was the second best knockout of the night after the main event. But yeah, man, genuinely, this was a good fight. Wonderboy is looking clean, crisp, nice, even though he is getting up there in age now. But oh my days, what a KO from Buckley. Just Mike Tyson-esque type, like one of them ones. I can't remember what it's called. It's peekaboo, yeah, peekaboo. One of them ones just smacked him with a flipping right hand and knocked him out, basically. So yeah, knocked out Wonderboy. It's a bit sad to see because obviously Wonderboy's a nice guy, but yeah, Buckley knocked him out. I don't think many people were going to think that he was going to do that, but yeah, he called out Kamaru Usman. Yeah, I think that was a good call out, to be fair. No stupid flipping call outs like Conor McGregor like he did last time, but yeah, he I don't know if he'll get a Kamaru Usman fight. I don't even think Kamaru would take that fight, but if he does, that would be a nice fight. I would like to see that. So yeah, I think that should be next for him, Kamaru Usman. Now it's time to get onto the main card of the evening. First fight on this main card was Vieira versus Kayla Harrison. Of course, as many people predicted, Kayla Harrison did get the job done via decision. Pretty dominant over the 3 rounds. So yeah, easy win for Kayla Harrison. What's next for her? I think it's pretty obvious. Just a title shot. Simple as that. Just give her the title shot. There's no one else that deserves it as much as her. So yeah. Next fight was Roman Delit versus Kevin Holland. A bit of an unfortunate ending. If you guys didn't know, Roman Delit got the TKO win due to Kevin Holland having an injury. So that's a bit peak. But yeah, nice win from Roman Delit. What's next for him? I've actually got no idea. If we look at the rankings of this is the middleweight division. Yes, the middleweight division. He's number 10 ranked, and he just beat Kevin Holland. You know what? I would definitely like to see a Paulo Costa versus Roman Delit. I think that would be a sick fight. So yeah, I mean, UFC, make it happen. And now we come on to the Aldo versus Bautista fight. This is the fight that was probably the most controversial in the whole card. Basically because Bautista did actually win the decision here, but people are saying, yeah, that Jose Aldo had 10 out of 10 takedown defense, right? Basically, Bautista tried taking him down loads of times, and basically Jose Aldo stuffed every single takedown. He didn't even get him down once, right? And basically people are saying that Bautista only won just because he was holding Aldo against the cage for the whole time, and they're saying that shouldn't have scored him points. Look, are some people a bit biased? Yes, but I think Aldo did get robbed here. It was a bit peak. Or literally Bautista couldn't even get him down. All he did was just hold Aldo against the cage. And yeah, he ended up getting the win here. It was so peak as well, because after the the winner got announced, you could see Aldo was so devastated. So I mean, I don't even know what's next for him. Like, who can he even fight anymore? Maybe Cody Garbrandt. That would be a good fight to see. But yeah, I mean, it's just sad to see. Next fight we had was the co-main event of the evening: Raquel Pennington versus Juliana Pena. So obviously Juliana Pena won via split decision. A lot of people are saying that it was a robbery. I'm just happy because I like Juliana Pena. She's probably my favorite female fighter. But yeah, she got the win here, so she's now officially a double 2-time champion of the bantamweight division. So I mean, that was one thing I did like, that she won the fight. One thing I did not like, however, yeah, in the post-fight interview when she was asked about fighting Kayla Harrison, who is the obvious next title challenger, she completely ducked the question and she called out flipping Amanda Nunes from retirement. Like, come on, bro. There's no way you're calling out Amanda Nunes from retirement. Like, okay, once you've defended against Kayla Harrison, which I seriously doubt you could do, then do that shite. But I mean, realistically, Amanda Nunes is not coming out of retirement to flipping fight Juliana Pena, realistically. So she should have she did like a Marab, bro. She did a Marab where she just ducks the clear title challenger in her post-fight interview. So yeah, that wasn't good. But and finally, where can I even start with this fight? The main event: Khalil Rountree versus Alex Pereira. Poatan Pereira, man. This guy is just different when it comes to fighting in the light heavyweight division. I'm pretty sure he is undefeated within the light heavyweight division. He's now officially got 3 title defenses within 7 months. That is crazy. He's defended against Jamal Hill, Yuri Prohaska, and now he just defeat Khalil Rountree by knockout. By the way, if anyone has doubts about how good Alex Pereira's striking is, just please go watch that 4th round of that fight. Oh my days. He's such a good striker. He's so good with his head movement and his strikes and his jabs and his leg kicks. He's just so good. No glazing, but like, come on, bro. Like, actually, no, you know what? No, Bun, I am glazing because he's just like so good. Yeah, you have to give him his respect. In terms of the whole fight, it was actually mad because Khalil Rountree at a certain point was winning. Like after 3 rounds, most people had it 29-28 to Khalil Rountree, which is crazy to think about. If it was a 3-round fight, Khalil would have won in it. So obviously it wasn't a 3-round fight, so that's inapplicable. Anyway, I'm yapping now. Basically, what I'm saying is Khalil Rountree is a warrior. Like, he just took so much punishment. Genuinely, like, that round 4, he didn't even get knocked out. He just, like, his body couldn't take it anymore. So I respect Khalil Rountree for that. I'm happy that Alex Pereira stayed as a champion. I definitely would not have liked Khalil as a champion. So yeah, what's next for them? Khalil Rountree Jr., I think he maybe you should run up a Khalil Rountree Jr. versus Carlos Ulberg. Or maybe you can run up a Khalil Rountree versus maybe like a Volkan Oezdemir. I think that would be a good fight. Or Rakic. The loser of Rakic versus Ankalaev maybe should fight Rountree. In terms of Alex Pereira, though, what does he do now? He has so many options. Either he goes down to middleweight and fights Dricus, which I suggest he does not do that. Or he stays in the light heavyweight division, which I'm pretty sure he said he will do. And he can defend against Ankalaev. I would prefer not for that to happen, because we all know Ankalaev's just going to beat Pereira. It's a bit peak, but it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, Pereira versus Ankalaev. I'm just hoping Rakic wins that fight against Ankalaev. I know there's like literally no chance, but I just hope Pereira can stay champion for a bit longer. But Pereira, he can defend against Ankalaev. He could even he could defend against Jan Blachowicz. I know it's a bit crazy, but genuinely I think he could he could defend against Jan Blachowicz. Obviously, or Rakic, Oezdemir, any of those guys, Krylov. So yeah, and obviously his other options, just go up to heavyweight and fight Aspinall. But yeah, I think it's a massive fight, but it's very, very risky. So I think the best for him is just to stay in the light heavyweight division and then just defend against anyone but Magomed Ankalaev if he actually wants to stay as a champion. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. You guys let me know what you thought of the event. I can't lie that the main event saved this whole card because it was such a good fight. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of this whole card, the main event, and who you think they should fight next. Anyway, that's about it. See you guys next time. Safe.